Alright, here we go again. Now, there she is. Azuma and Taira get introduced this episode. We'll get a proper introduction this episode. I love those two so much. I love these two. Well, I do love these two, but I specifically mean Azuma and Taira. I love those two. Yep. This I'll explain. Sato Nabe or Nabe Sato from the first episode, it's just those two combined. There we go, Watanabe and Sato. Let me pull this up. Just so recently, how? We should be finishing this volume, or depends on how many chapters we do. We do 2 chapters. We have 1 chapter left of this volume. We do 3 chapters. We're done. Shouldn't be 4 chapters. As long as we don't skip content, as long as we don't skip chapters, we'll be fine. Wait, what? This is my guy. I have a feeling one of my friends has been watching this as well. I put him on. You get it? I put him on. I was putting him on before the series began. I was telling him, hey, when this comes out, when this anime comes out, you better watch it. It's like you watched Fragrant Flower and you watched Horimiya, you're gonna love this. He didn't believe me, of course, until like he watched the first episode. He was like, yeah, it's pretty good. Then he watched episode 2 and he said, oh my god, these characters are relatable. I think him and a lot of people are gonna be relating to Taira. There we go, Gabajo! Is this the third episode where Sudaken's reference? I think this chapter's called Hierarchy as well. Why is the in English? Yeah, because he's in earshot again. This here was the main thing I was worried about when it came to the adaptation. The cuts between the chibi and the regular artistic depiction. Because it's easy to do when it's in a manga panel. One panel it's chibi, second panel it's normal. But how do you get that transformation in anime adaptation? Is that slow? Yeah, look at the guy who hasn't gotten the memo yet. Wait, my camera. Hello. Oh my. I'm still recording, right? Yeah, this is some bullshit if I've ever seen some. This camera sounds like it's going to explode. I don't even know you can hear. My camera breaks halfway through recording this? Some bullshit. It's been a good minute since I've used this camera, so hopefully this one doesn't, be mean to me. Go! Oh. Okay. Oh, the frame. The frame. This is a $120 camera. The one I had before now was $6. Okay. Okay. Well, I fixed the low frame rate, but now I'm dark, and this one doesn't have like a ring light attached to it. So, alright. I can't believe it's happened in the middle of like probably my favorite series I'm watching on this channel. Doesn't even belong in there. And it's out of character from Suzuki as well, since all she talks about is Sudaken. Hayo! Oh, pictures. Yep. Tani will say. What am I gonna do about this light? I don't like the fact that it's so dark now. Turn on that big light. It helps a bit. I just want to point out the name in Japanese is Seihantai na Kimi to Boku. So listen to the song, I immediately noticed the Seihantai. Oh, I love that part! Yo, this scene was like the first scene I was thinking maybe we're actually gonna get some drama. But it's gonna happen in the next. It's gonna be like in the 30 seconds after the opening, so it hasn't happened just yet, but it's going to. And that's the first scene where I thought, is there actually gonna be drama? But no, there's not gonna be no drama. Their positions are polar opposites. In the manga, Taira's on the left. Oh, okay. It's hard to adapt what that panel was, so I respect I respect the pause at least. But Taira's explaining where he says, this thing where he says, dating someone who's different from you, that's unexpected. He says, but Tani's, and he imagines, focus! It says, but Tani's, and then he thinks flat, but he doesn't commit to it. He just says nothing like you, so but Tani's nothing like you, but he thinks he's flat. So I respect what they tried to do, but would have been relatively pretty difficult to adapt. Well, maybe it could have been done. The art here is good. No! Oh, wait, this scene. Please don't skip this scene. Please, I beg of you, please don't skip this scene. Yes! Oh, I did the same thing! It's her fault, by the way. I did it because of her. Let me turn up the bass on my mic. Don't even know if you can hear that. I do the same thing, and it's her fault. This plot point isn't brought back up. They did not need to make Nabe smack a solid water bottle, but they did anyway, because it would be funny. I lost the page again! Oh wait, what happens now? I forgot. I never understood what he meant by that. When he's saying to everyone else it's her decision, so they're fine with it, and they just didn't include this small panel of focus of Nabe, Saito, Yamada, and Azuma putting the thumbs up, and that's such a silly little thing that I liked about it. Has it been 14 minutes recording? I'm only 9 minutes in. It's funny, I only just noticed the melting Tani and the melting Suzuki right now in the panel. I never noticed that before. I'm the one chained to the hierarchy. Yep, they went to the same middle school. They both got to glow up. You know, Azuma's canonically the hot girl of the group. What's that? What's her face? How did I forget what she's called? Suzuki. How did I forget she's named Suzuki? How did I forget her name? Suzuki calls her a hot girl. I'm not going to say when. It should be in season 1. I'm not going to say when because I don't want to spoil it. But she does say that Asuma has this hot girl all around her. So she's canonically the hot girl of the group. Yep. It's because of Sudaken. He won't be able to become Sudaken. Oh my, I wonder if Sudaken's going to appear in Volume 8. Yeah. No! That's the end of the chapter. Oh, we're going to be getting some... Wait, please don't skip. Yeah, we're going to be getting some tempura action. Tempura! Yeah, there we go. You're fine enough to carry a cat on your back. Cats don't do that, by the way. And oh, hang on, wait, that's a nice adaptation. And just spawn. She wasn't there earlier, by the way. Oh, she didn't even notice? And got him. I said I love all of these characters. Oh, Tiny Sandwich. It's called Tiny Sandwich in here. Oh, but that was fast. Is she gonna say it? Oh, she hasn't said it. There's a small scene where she says, the library, huh? I've never been to the library. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, he's straightforward. He's straightforward, sure, he's just not good with words. Yeah. Can imagine this is why I'm glad I don't work in like this setting where I have to go out and talk to people. But my brother might, and I'm gonna do that. We're gonna see Gomapon expressing your thoughts through words and making sure you understand someone else's thoughts through their words is hard. Now we're gonna see Gomapon. It's funny because from this panel, focus. From this panel, I would have expected him to have a much deeper voice. I mean, it's also depicted for him to have white hair here. That's a part. That's a pretty big factor as well. Well, not white hair, lighter hair. Yeah. White hound. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Hound, that's a nice adaptation. He didn't actually say any of these words. I understand how a cat or panda is adorable, but when it comes to Goto, I don't understand. He never actually said any of those words. It was just two depiction. It was just two focus. It was just two like depictions, just explaining his thoughts, not in words, to make the panel smaller. So that was a nice adaptation. You got it. It's precious. Oh, right. See, that's why I said precious. You understand, I'm reading the... and another small scene they skipped about her saying boys don't really use the word adorable. She thought of, come on. She thought of her focus! She thought of her brother saying cute and thought, no, there's no way. Yep. There'll be a way, hang on. Oh, that's nice. That wasn't included either. That cat-like depiction. Yeah, it does have to match up. They are polar opposites after all. Yep. He's about to gain mad Riz points right here. Yeah, that just about shows what she was feeling right there. Then it goes boom, then boom, boom, and she's gonna say hello to tempura while she's gonna be smoking. I thought it was gonna be more like steamy sounds, I thought it was gonna sound like putting something cold on something hot and it goes something like that. That's what I expected. Why is it on a low volume? Yeah. That was their first conversation. Tyra's going to say a real sentence right here. Real. Yeah, it's usually not like that. They might be saying it in front of you just to make you feel better. But they say it behind your back. They say they like you behind your back. It's real. And what are they gonna say? He's smiling. Is she gonna become jealous of Tyra? It doesn't need to be a context. Alright, looks like we're going to 2 chapters per episode. There's like 70 chapters. If they do 2 chapters an episode without skipping any content, there's gonna be like 3 seasons. I'd like that. I'd like 3 seasons. I hope the anime does well in Japan so they get greenlit for season 2. Why is this? Oh wait, we're gonna get this scene next episode if we do 2 chapters. If we do 2 chapters an episode, we'll get this scene next episode. This one as well. How did this end up being 33 minutes long? It's a 20-minute episode.